Right, rolling on with that, his outfit. It'll come clear in a minute, but I've already filmed the articulation section because I filmed it while the outfit were off. But I'm going to go back and do the second part of the outfit kind of thing. So now, as you can see, I've put the battle damaged head on and the outfit. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's footprint, really nicely done. I thought it'd just be sort of painted onto the suit, but it does look like it's been dyed into it, which is a really nice touch, and I can't see it rubbing away. There is slightly a dusty look on his joints, like on his arm there. Probably don't pick it up a great deal, but you can tell in hand. Just nice. It just looks like he's been kicked around the floor a little bit. And again, you use the same trainers as you do on the other one. I will say, I do pretty much like that pose, but that's as far as the arms will go. And obviously I'll make that clearer in the articulation section. But yeah, nicer Entebbe to put two quality outfits in. The zip on this one's really nice. The one on the clean version a little bit stiff, but we managed to get it done. Yeah, two pretty basic outfits, but a nice touch putting both versions in. Good work by Hot Toys. Now, I have got the eyes. Am I saying Entebbe? Hot Toys? Sorry about that, I'm having a fucking brain fart. I've got the eyes sorted out pretty much how I'd like him. I'm going to try and pose him a couple of different ways with this battle damaged head on so you get a good look at it, but that is how I would always go with a Bruce Lee figure. I won't have him looking straight forward so much. I maybe have him looking upwards and then dip his head forward, but I'll show that in a little bit. But I do love that pose. Pretty kung fu style-y, probably agree. Great looking figure, like I say. I'm more than buzzing about it. It might just be the novelty, but yeah, I'm liking it. I do think the stands helping it a little bit as well, because the Entebbe stands aren't my favourite, but I'm loving that pose. So the outfit, I would normally say 5, because any outfit that comes with a spare any figure that comes with a spare outfit, I would give a 5, but it's pretty much a duplicate of the original outfit with a little bit of dirt on it. So I'm going to be a little bit tight and only give it a 4 out of 5, but I do like that look, and I'm very tempted to go and press my buy it now button on the fucking old eBay, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm giving the outfit a 4 out of 5. I've already filmed articulation like I said, but I'll now cut that in. I'll roll on, we'll sort out the extras, get you a couple more poses, brothers, so stick with me. Right, I'm going to do articulation. Obviously this has been filmed between before I put the battle damage suit on, but while it were off I wanted to show you the body underneath. Now I was pleasantly surprised with this one, because Barry, a good friend of mine, Derby 1980, told me that his suit had marked his body. Now that's not the case on this one. Now I know my cousin, he's pretty much put him into one pose and leaves him alone kind of thing, so I don't know if that's why it's not being affected, or if it's just he's bought it from brand new and he's sort of just left that one suit on. He's told me he's never actually had the battle damage suit on, so it could be a case of that. But like I said, I wanted to show you the points of the articulation. I'm not going to do a Sean Long and move it about while I'm filming, but I'm going to sort of point out where it is. So obviously the elbows, they will bend to about a 90-degree angle. They won't go no higher than that, and I'm not going to try and make it because it's not my figure, like I said. There's very little rotation through the bicep area. The shoulders move freely. The wrist is quite good, but it's a little bit fiddly, and that's because if you look at that, it's got the rubber wrapped around the wrist peg. Now, my cousin said when he got this, it had got a little split on the wrist. So obviously, it does worry you when you're changing the hands on and off, but it hasn't got any worse while I've been doing this anyway, because obviously I've been changing hands. I've been really careful, as I said I would be. So that came as it were, and it's not got no worse, but look out for it if you are planning on buying this figure. The upper body, I will say again, looks better than I expected it to. I didn't think it were anywhere near as good as the Hot Toys, but again, I've been pleasantly surprised. I don't know if it's better, but it's definitely as good. The body feels nice and tight, nice soft as well with the muscle where it's supposed to be. There is rotation through the top section, sort of just under his pecs, so you can turn him slightly side to side, and it is on a ratchet, so don't worry if it clicks slightly. And then there is a crunch inside his ab area. Well, he will, so that is actually crunched, and then he'll go upright as well. And it gives a nice effect with the body. So the legs, pretty much standard Entebbe legs. A little bit looser than the Hot Toys ones, but similar sort of articulation. Again, the hips on a ratchet. Don't worry if it starts clicking when you turn it, but not quite as posable as a true type body. There's a joint on the foot. The ankles are a problem again. Normally with Entebbe, so be very careful with them. But there's not a problem with this one, and it's not gone loose yet. Like I said, he's not really fucked about with a great deal anyway, so that's probably why. Again, nice sculpting on the suit. Sometimes the suit does catch in the knee joints, but just a matter of plucking it out. But all in all, a really good looking body, and because there's no joint on the elbow, no split on the elbow, it would be really nice to pose this without anything on his top, just to show the body off. So yeah, I'm loving this figure, if I'm honest, boys. So I say the articulation, I can't give it a 5 because there's things it won't do. Like, for example, you would never get his hands to touch each other, which is one of the things I always try with a figure. There's not quite enough sort of articulation through the arms to do that. The elbows could have gone a little bit higher. Like I said, that's pretty much as high as it's going to go. I'd like it to curl all the way up, but then again, you're going to risk splitting the rubber, so I understand why it doesn't do that. All in all, the neck as well will tip slightly to one side, slightly to other, forward and back, which is a good touch because you can make him look mean and moody. So for how it looks, I'm really impressed. I can't give it a perfect 5 because that'd tell you that it does everything. It doesn't do everything, so I'm only going to give it a 4 out of 5. At first, when I saw the pictures, in my mind I was already thinking 3 out of 5 tops, but it's better than I thought, so I am going to give it a 4 out of 5. So in real time, I'm now going to put that battle damage suit on, but you will already have seen that footage. So don't want to confuse you, brothers. You've got to think when you're watching a Clipper King review, and you know that. Right, rolling on to extras or accessories. I just want to say, you know, I like to be honest with you. It's about 2 hours after the last section I phoned because I had a fucking mishap with Bruce's left ankle. Snapped it. Cheers, Entebbe, for your fucking fragile bits and bobs. So anybody out there got a spare Entebbe ankle, please send it Clipper King. I'll send you some money, not a problem. I just owe my cousin a fucking ankle joint now, so like I said, thanks to Entebbe for that, you fucking fragile ankle making bastards. So anyway, going through his extras, my cousin is actually stood in window fucking laughing his tits off, so he's seen funny side of it, but I'm fucking stressing. But anyway, obviously it comes with a light from the behind the scenes. Really nice, does light up, and it does come with a USB charger. You all probably know that. Real nice details. It has got moving parts, which is cool as fuck. Moving down, you get the old style movie camera. Again, the cover does come off. There is moving parts on it. The wire's separate and goes into the wooden box, which is another really nice touch with the leather effect straps. All these do have moving parts, but now I'm fucking, my hands are shaking like fuck out of rage. I don't really want to touch out else. So the clacker board, which obviously does open and close, has got the choke markings on, which is a nice touch. I don't know if you'd pose Bruce Lee holding any of these things, but they are there if you want to. The spare camera lens is there, and the I forgot what it's called, the thing that he shouts through, cut, action, all that bollocks. So yeah, a couple of spare hands. They're the ones he came wearing. Pretty relaxed. Again, all the hands are really well sculpted, and you do get plenty of them. I'll show you them in a minute. The green bamboo cane, which again, really nice, well sculpted and well painted. The yellow nunchucks with a rope join, which are movie accurate and do look good. The black bag with the drawstring at the top, they fit inside and do look nice if you've got him holding those. And obviously the spare outfit, that's a clean version because he's got the battle damage version on. The two head sculpts, again, awesome. It does come with a Entebbe stand, which I've said before. I'm not that keen on them. They're a little bit boring and a little bit restrictive as well, I always find, the Entebbe stands. So that is my stand that it's on today, but it did come with one. Then obviously you get the large wooden L-shaped wooden diorama, which is a nice touch, but again, because he's left it in his display, so I can't show you that. Again, it is real wood as I understand it, but the paper windows are a little bit cheap looking, and I understand that from other people's reviews, so I will say that. The hands you get is a really good array of hands. Pretty much every pose you would need, and these do hold the items, not like the recent Joker hands, which are pretty fucking useless. But yeah, Bruce does come with good hands. So you know straight away, I'm giving that a 5 out of 5. The extras, you can't fault them, and you would only need a spare pair of trainers and another body to make 2 good figures. Now, whether you would want a clean version and a battle damage version would be down to you, but I think it would make a really good display. So, yeah, like I said, an easy 5 out of 5 on the extras. I am going to leave it set up as it is because, like I said, now that left ankle joint's broke, I'm limited to how I can pose it. So I am going to leave it as it is and tell you the value. Now, I spoke to my cousin. I've told him that I do like to say how much people pay for things because I think it is one of the most important pieces of information you can do on a review. Yeah, I do like to say how much the items cost because it is an important piece of information and where you can get these figures from. Now, what I have noticed on this point is I'm getting people sending me comments, sending great piece, great review, how much did it cost and where did you buy it from? I would say to them people, watch the review and maybe listen to it, and I do tell you that anyway, and it saves me having to write a comment back to you telling you this thing that I've already told you in the review. But like I said, this were from Gyobi 11 on eBay. It cost 225 English pounds. That's obviously posted to the UK, and the postage would have cost a lot because of the weight of the figure. Now, that's pretty much a good price for this, and I know it were sort of picked it up a little bit after release, so on release you would have paid like probably 250, 260, but it were a long pre-order, and it come from Gyobi, who is a good seller. I've used him a few times myself, so value-wise, you do get a lot for your money. If you compare that to the Joker, which I paid round about the same price for, you do get a lot more with this set, so you would be happy to get all that. Will it go up much more? I don't know, because there's now a lot of Bruce Lees on the market, so people are being a little bit selective which ones they buy and which ones they don't. Namely me. I didn't get this set, and that's because Entebbe promised a completely joinless upper body, which they didn't deliver. Am I happy I've now seen this set? Yeah, I'm glad I've seen it in hand. It is an awesome looking set, and obviously in full working order I'd be proud to display it. But again, Entebbe, a little bit of a letdown as I found out filming this review. The fucking weak ankles, we all know about them. It's been a problem for a while. They do actually make third-party bodies with reinforced ankles, so it must be a problem that Entebbe know about. But there's limitations with the poses you can do, but not annoyingly so. The battle damaged head eyes are a little bit annoyingly loose, but they do look good when they're posed, and I really, really like the smiling head sculpt. So the value, I would give it a 4 out of 5 because you do get some bang for the buck, but it is a lot of money to shell out initially. So to total that up for you, I've given it a 31 out of a possible 35, which is a really good score, as you know. There's not much more I can say. It would be a good Bruce Lee to have. Like I say, to me now it would be a straight choice between this and the Hot Toys one. And I think I would still lean to the Hot Toys one because both outfits are different. So you get 2 parts of the film, whereas this one's just sort of the same suit but redone kind of thing. So it's just something for you to think about. Massive thanks to my cousin for lending me this. I will get you another Entebbe fucking ankle joint, no worries. And I just say, this is a clip of King Brothers, and I'm out of here.